welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Allie, it's all yours.
NBA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard C.J. McCollum said, quote, "A lot of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens, trying to figure out what moments I should buy." Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. Here are the five for the Lakers. The big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Malik Monk is out there with. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Durant and Griffin the combo out front. And these teams both look to operate in the post more than most, Grant. Why is that becoming rarer these days, you think?
Well, with modern zone defenses, it's easier to help and catch the ball handler off guard. So today's post scorers have to possess vision to be truly effective.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Harden against Westbrook. Harden, the pass to Griffin, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard. Outside Irving. Corner shot. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch and shoot opportunities.
Westbrook, the pass to James. And that one good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Outside Durant. Shoots over Davis. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
And Russell Westbrook on the move once again, this time to the Lakers. Now, what's interesting, I mean, he played so long for the OKC Thunder, and now on his fourth team in the past 4 years. But still, you can't deny the impact when he's on the floor.
Brooklyn with the ball. We played just over a minute here in the first, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Malik Monk picks one up, and KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, "One thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness."
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo, and now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad.
He's off on the second.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
Now, here is James. For three, Westbrook. The offensive rebound. Howard. Soft touch off the glass.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Durant's got 8.
You know, when Durant gets a look from that distance, he's letting it fly.
Westbrook outside. From deep. Here's Howard. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Yeah, he's going to work early on the offensive glass. He's so amped up.
How about early attack mode? I love the approach he's coming to this game with. Really strong.
Pass to Durant. Outside for Irving. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
And here's Howard. That shot off the mark. Harden with it. Outside Irving. Pass to Harris. 3-pointer. And the Nets, another 3.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start. Harris.
James against Harris. And James gets it to go.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered him.
Harden, the pass to Durant. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. Anthony's checked in for Howard.
Team foul. Coming out to the floor for the Lakers, Carmelo Anthony.
Here's Harden. Pass to Griffin. Now Harris. Davis with a rebound. Down low. Monk finds Anthony. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Love the preparation that time by Westbrook. He was ready to shoot it before he caught it.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Irving with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. The kick out to Griffin. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Westbrook, the pass to James. Pass to Anthony. Outside Davis. Monk for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates. I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Harden. Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. Nunn comes in for Monk. A minute 50 left in the first quarter here. Here's Irving. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, I tell you what, Kyrie is an absolute magician inside. I mean, it's obvious that he works on his finishing, but he works on big guy drills too. That makes him even more impossible to deal with. I don't know if we've seen a better finisher in the history of the game that's 6'5" or short.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
Boy, the 3-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
Free throw is good from Durant. Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Ariza's checked in for the Lakers. Bazemore comes in for Russell Westbrook. And both free throws good for Durant. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
You want one? Let's go!
A minute 35 left to play in the first. Anthony, left side, lets it go from 14. The Lakers with another miss.
know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
The kick to Durant. And the Nets get it back.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Ariza. Off target from outside. The Nets have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Durant on the attack. That one falls. Durant's got 12 points.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Ariza. Now here's Nunn. Launches it. Ariza can't get it to go. The Nets with a lead. Irving for 3. He drops it from range. Give him 8.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
The Lakers making a switch here. Rondo's checked in.
Rajon Rondo.
And the Nets with possession here. 29 seconds left in the first. Irving, no good. Los Angeles has gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. To the paint. Anthony with a bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Bazemore. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Nets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Well, the old saying is defense wins championships, but you ask LeBron, offense can be trickier.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all 5 guys at the same time or not moving and cutting, and one pass or, you know, one bad screen here or one pass there could mess up the rhythm of an offense.
And the best teams work together at both ends, Grant. But which end did you generally feel most in sync with your teammates, offense or defense?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. I'll say offense. I mean, I played in Phoenix with Steve Nash, so definitely offense at that point in my career.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got Anthony. Kendrick Nunn out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Kent Bazemore, and it's Jordan in at the center position. Millsap, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know what I mean, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
really, B.A., the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Howard against Millsap. Pass to Johnson. Hey, expanding his range. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Johnson's got 6 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Now here's Nunn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
You got to make a quick decision after you set the screen, and Dwight Howard knows exactly when to roll after the screen.
Irving against Nunn. And stolen by Nunn. Here's Bazemore. Drains the triple. Bazemore's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Irving. It's stolen by Howard. From 6 feet away, a nice shot by Bazemore. Bazemore's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
8-time All-Star. Howard made the NBA All-First Team 5 straight years. One of the greatest centers this game has ever seen when you look at his record.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Howard's shot's good.
The concentration, the strength, the balance. Howard doing a nice job staying focused on the rim despite getting hit.
The kick out to Johnson. From about 19. Rebound, the Lakers. And now entering his late 30s, Howard has embraced a new role.
You know what? He's done a nice job, B.A., of adjusting to what his body allows him to do now. Mentally, he's more comfortable and seems to be at peace. And he doesn't have to be the focal point anymore. He's fine being a spoke in the wheel.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Free throw no good for Jordan. And for much of his career, Jordan has been surrounded by unbelievable talent.
Well, you think about it, B.A. Paul and Griffin in L.A., Durant, Irving, and Harden in Brooklyn. I don't know how you get much better than those 5.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Millsap, the pass to Harris. And there's Griffin. That's good. On the assist by Harris. And the Nets lead by 10. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Pass to Howard. James against Harris. James passes to Howard. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Howard's got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, making the right decision in pick and rolls, the right basketball play, James is excellent at that.
Here's Harden. The 3, here's Harris. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Oh, some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. James with the ball. Millsap picks him up. Brown with the steal. Pass to Harris.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Back to Brown.
Second quarter.
Now here's Griffin. Check by James. 6 to shoot. And Harris throws it down.
How about that? The flush from Harris. People forget this guy is 6'6", and he's got a little burst and bounce, too.
It's James on the wing. Defended by Brown. Here's the floater. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Brooklyn making some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for Millsap, and it's Durant in for Brown. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Davis, he's checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for Jordan. Monk, he's checked in for Bazemore. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Rondo.
You know, part of being an outstanding point forward like LeBron is mastering the pick and roll. And trust me when I say it now, he masters the pick and roll.
Fires in the triple. Durant's got 15.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
You know, any talk of Harris, I think, has to start with the jump shot. A three-point contest champion. He hits close to half his attempts from beyond the arc, which is just ridiculous.
He's perfect from the line this time.
They're not leaving any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's the best way to protect the lead.
Durant against James. Oh, stolen by Harris. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 12 points for him.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Davis. James outside. James double teamed. Westbrook, the pass to Monk. Ooh, rejected by Harris. Out to the right wing. Here's Claxton. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Claxton's got his first 2 points of the night.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. They've done a great job containing Westbrook, and with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They obviously crushed it from deep. They were firing it from every angle and kept hitting the target. I mean, look at the score. Obviously, a lot of things were fighting, but that's a big one.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Harris and Durant in as the forwards. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the 5. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half. Now here's Harden. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Durant, the pass to Griffin. Ooh, Howard with a block.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Oh, got that one up quick. Monk's got his second basket on the night.
Savvy move to pull up from three-point range on the break there. When you can shoot it like he can, if you've got it, take it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. Ooh, Howard with a block. Here's Durant.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Here's Westbrook. They get it again. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Pass to Irving. Got a piece of it. And here they come. And here's James. Over Harris. Durant pulls it in.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And the shot's good by Irving.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's Westbrook. Outside Davis. Here's James. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 3rd assist of the night. Westbrook against Harden. Pass to Durant. Now here's Irving. The 3 is up. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, you're stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter.
You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. In transition, here they come. He launches a 3. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Harden. Irving's got 11 points here in the 2nd half. Here's James. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far. And while Westbrook has led the league in triple-doubles many seasons, I think that stat is also a testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor, he's doing his best to make an impact on the game.
The Lakers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Outside Monk. Back to James. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Durant against Westbrook. Durant inside. Shoots over Westbrook. And the Nets miss again. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this 3rd quarter. Davis jacks up a 3. The shot no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. 22 was their biggest lead. Here's Harden for 3. Durant hits the trifecta. Durant's got 18 points in the game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
You know, last year when Irving announced that James Harden was now the team's point guard, that raised some eyebrows. But as usual, there was a method to Irving's madness.
And the Lakers making a change here. Jordan's checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for Davis. Ariza's checked in for LeBron. And Nunn is subbed in for Monk. Here's Ariza. And that one's long. Clark, when you talk in depth with Irving, most of his opinions are well thought out.
I agree with you. I mean, he's a bit misunderstood, but he's very thorough and thoughtful and has some interesting things to say. I mean, when he plays the point guard, he says he sees everything that's going on, and I wouldn't argue with him because he's got great vision. When he plays the 2, he knows what he's looking for, and that's to put that ball in the bucket, and he does it as well as anybody in the league.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kendrick Nunn. That's his first foul. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Mills. Pass to Brown.
Man, I like the heart Ariza plays with on D. Not going to give his man any ground. Fighting him every step of the way. He's got deceptively good strength, too.
Outside none. 26 seconds left in the third. Sinks the tray.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Jordan against Irving. There's the three. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Lakers, they've got Russell Westbrook. Anthony is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kendrick Nunn, and it's Ariza in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Mills. The kick out to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. He puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. To the left side wing. Here's Anthony. And that one off the back of the rim and ends.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Pass to Brown. Inside. Here's Johnson. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Westbrook against Irving.
Boy, that kind of throwdown by Westbrook gets the bench off their feet and excited.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. High post Claxton. Outside Mills. And the Nets miss again. And so it's the Lakers with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Three-pointer, Anthony. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Outside, Brown. Let's go with a 3. And Patty Mills gets a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Oh, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. You know, the number one thing Mills gives you, a confident knockdown shooter from range.
Yeah, Brian, that's been his calling card since he entered the league, but I think he's added some other pieces to his game along the way. He puts it on the floor, he creates for other people. He's a much more well-rounded guard now, and I think that keeps him on the floor and in the league. Really nice-looking stroke on James's shot from out at the arc. He can make the three-point shot look so easy, just like he does every other part of the game.
Now here's Irving. Outside Durant. Here's the 3, and good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Pump for three. And it's Harris with the rebound. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Back to Irving from deep. And the Nets, another three.
Tell you what, I don't think there's been a single shot that Irving has wanted and didn't get so far.
James outside. Pass to Anthony. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Lakers basketball.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Millsap comes in for Harris. Bembry, he's checked in for Irving. And it's Carter in for Mills. Davis can't hit.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Carter, the pass to Durant. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Carter's got his first points of the night.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Outside Durant. He can't hit that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's James. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Kevin Durant.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And you know, as LeBron continues his illustrious, remarkable career, the question seems unavoidable. It's inevitable. Him or MJ for greatest of all time. For me, it's a matter of what flavor you like. You can't go wrong with either one. Personally, I know Jordan's got the rings. LeBron's got the career numbers. But I like the fact LeBron is 6'8", 250 plus, and Jordan was only 6'6", 215. I'm going with the bigger guy.
Now here's Carter.
Fourth quarter.
Pass to Bembry. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. And Davis with the block. Shot clock at 3. Here's Brown. Some solid defense from James. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. You know, Clark, it seems LeBron has cemented his top 2 spot, but many will say he'll never pass Jordan. What do you think?
Well, B, I tell you what, I don't have a problem with those folks who say that MJ is the greatest. I can see why people feel that way. And I'm leaning that way, but I love what LeBron has done longevity-wise. Titles are not the only measure for greatness in a team sport. So LeBron would get my nod just by an edge, a whisker, if I had to pick one or the other, him or MJ.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
Boy, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Here's Rondo. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Now here's Carter. Davis with a rebound. On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on an 11-2 run. Kept alive. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now here's Carter. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Hey D, hey B, head of our, hey ma, hey NG, A1, don't know this great B, was it could be the children got away she, hey Zwan, yeah, AP.
Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets have focused on the work, and they let the results follow. Kyrie Irving says it's a privilege to go out there and perform after you prepare with your brothers. So we just want to stay collectively aligned on the same goal. Hold each other accountable, be consistent, and have fun doing it. Kevin, I am having fun doing this broadcast.
I am so glad we are teammates, DA, and they are a fun team to watch. David, thank you. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point, with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Howard is out there with Malik Monk. And for the Nets, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the 5. We got a lot of talent in the front court, Doris, tonight between these two teams. That's where a lot of the focus is going to be.
Boy, we are going to see a ton of offense in the low post. Check out the painted area. What are the stats inside? The interior defense is going to have to be strong tonight.
The Nets working the ball around now. The kick out to Irving. The fadeaway.
Of the NBA.
Up next, the Lakers taking on the Nets. For Los Angeles, they know each game is a test of their physical endurance and mental focus. Another challenge lies ahead. Nets, Lakers, coming up next. Don't go anywhere. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our analysts tonight, with our reporter, Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, "I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out? I don't see the point." Guys?
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. The big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Malik Monk is out there with Dwight Howard. And for the Nets, Durant and Griffin the combo out front. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And we're watching 2 highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, BA, I call it the 3 C's: commitment, comprehension, and communication. All 3 are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
Now here's Durant. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Davis. Pass to Howard. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by James.
The awareness of LeBron, knows where everyone is on the floor at all times.
On the wing, Harden. Monk covers. And here's Griffin outside. Nails it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here is James. Here's Davis. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Exceptional timing on the pick and roll. AD showing a good feel for how to generate points.
To the inside, Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
James against Harris. Westbrook, the pass to Howard. James with the ball. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
3. Nice touch on the jumper. Even at this stage in his career, LeBron's floor spacing ability continues to evolve.
Now here's Griffin. Pass to Irving. Back to Griffin. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. To the middle. Outside for Davis. Monk for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And you see the team-first mentality of Anthony Davis, wanting to involve his teammates.
Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of the franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
Shot's good by James.
And whatever coach told them coming out of the locker room, they're listening. 5 out of 5 already.
Throws it up high, and Griffin slams it in.
If I'm Blake Griffin, I'm telling my teammate, throw it higher. I'll go get it.
Westbrook, the pass to James. From the arc. Second shot opportunity, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
That one misses.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Second free throw, no good. Brooklyn trailing. To the paint. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
playmaking skills of Kevin Durant on display, capable of whipping passes to open teammates.
Pass to James. Beyond the arc. Griffin pulls down the board. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Three-pointer off the mark.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
James outside, and the three-pointer goes. James has got 8 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Durant. And here's Griffin. Out to Harris. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3.
I love that play right there. You see the patience of Blake. Doesn't force anything, just waits for his man to break free.
Now, here is James. Give him 8. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 3, here's Harris. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
There's just a handful of big men in this league that you're comfortable running the offense through. Griffin, he's one of those guys.
The Lakers call timeout.
You know Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
Brooklyn making some changes. Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Claxton comes in for Durant. And it's Mills in for Harden. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Jordan's checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for Anthony Davis. Bazemore's checked in for Monk. And Nunn is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Harris. He's got 6. Pass to Claxton. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Lakers. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
Now here's Irving. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Nunn, the pass to James. From outside the arc. Aldridge pulls down the board. And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So the Nets making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
For your Nets, Bruce Brown.
The Nets have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Who poked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Nunn.
Nets ball.
.32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Mills. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from deep.
And this is where Mills kills you. Tremendous range.
The Lakers in the lead. To the inside. Out to James. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. James has got 11.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Mills. Nunn defends. Aldridge with the bucket.
Set him up, and he'll knock him down. Aldridge is a dead-eye jump shooter.
2 on the clock. The shot won't fall. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Always ready in the clutch. Kyrie Irving says he saves his best for the fourth quarter.
For me, I just try to feel out the game.
You know, Irving, perhaps underrated as a tactician, Grant.
Oh, yeah. It's a chess match indeed. One move, one play sets up the next.
Some good action already in this one. but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
James Johnson is out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
All right, B.A. Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. Ariza can't get it to go.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Puts it up from 12, and the Nets tack on 2 more. Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Now here's Mills. 6 points for him.
Can't be careless with DeAndre is around. He slaps shots back with some real authority.
None. The pass to Jordan. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Pass to Brown. Oh, rejected by Jordan. Down low. And slam dunk by Jordan.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
The Nets have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Griffin, he's checked in for Claxton. Millsap comes in for Johnson. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Harden in for Mills. Now here's Durant. Inside, Griffin. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
He's a hard guy to knock off balance. Blake Griffin taking the hit and staying in rhythm. Looking at Blake Griffin, he's battled a ton of injuries. They've definitely taken a toll on him at times, but he continues to be a fighter.
Here's Ariza. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The 3, Westbrook, and he buries his first look.
And it's big whenever Russ connects from deep. Needs to keep working on developing this shot.
You feel bad for Griffin, considering how often he's been hurt. Smitty, seems like he just can't catch a break.
You're so right, but let's give him credit for gutting through it, adapting his game over time also, wanting to play in this league as long as he can.
Now here's Rondo. Takes it inside. Pass to Ariza. 6 on the shot clock. And it's all from 3-point range. Brooklyn has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line on this one. Outside Harden. Down low. Outside for Irving. Back to Millsap. Outside Irving. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Kyrie is a real menace. He's a talented marksman who can bury you with threes.
Pass to Rondo. Takes a 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And Durant gets it to go.
What versatile shooting by KD, making the most of a mid-range look.
On the wing, Davis. Defended by Griffin. That one goes. Count it.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
It's Westbrook. And the shot's good by Irving.
A masterful finisher. The closer Kyrie is to the bucket, the more dangerous he becomes.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Brooklyn making some changes. Aldridge is checked in for Millsap, and Harris is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. 1:06 left in the first half. Pass to Monk. Now Davis. For three, Westbrook. Griffin pulls down the board. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Harden. Back to Griffin. And it's blocked by Davis.
The crazy reach of AD coming into play. He uses it so well to reject shots.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Brooklyn with the ball. Following the score by the Lakers. Durant, pass to Aldridge. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, from mid-range, Aldridge has the height to shoot over anyone and a great touch.
Westbrook outside. Counted from distance. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Durant has the open look. And again, it's Brooklyn. James goes in. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
The shot that time not on target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Lakers ahead, leading by just 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. I'm with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, what's going to be critical in the second half to get this win?
Just be us. Okay? We got to go on the three-point line, keep them off the free throw line, make them make contested twos. We got to move the basketball offensively.
Your expectations are always high defensively. Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 11 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the playmakers credit for consistently finding the open guy. And then, of course, the shooters have delivered. If they keep it up, they're going to be tough to beat.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
I like how they're working the ball down low and finding easy looks. They may be switch things up in the second half, but I say stick with it. Force the other team to adjust to the way you play.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so in the game for Los Angeles, the big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Dwight Howard out there with Malik Monk. Now Harden looking for his first basket still in this one. That's good from Durant on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
Certain guys have a nose for scoring the ball. Katie draws contact and makes the adjustment.
And James gets it to go.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Durant for three. Rebound, the Lakers.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And there's James from the arc. And he goes in for the dunk.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Harris outside. No good from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And Davis slams it home.
What an emphatic slam by AD. He put all of his power to work on that one.
Durant inside. Check by James. And Davis with the block. Monk finds James. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Gets the three to fall. Monk's got 5 points in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it. Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Brooklyn making some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Durant. And it's Mills in for James Harden. Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Nunn comes in for Monk. Now here's Irving. He's got 5. Back to Mills. Will it go? Good D by Nunn.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside Mills. 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Three-pointer, Anthony. No luck on that one.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
James outside. Pass to Nunn. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Sinks it from distance. Westbrook's got 9.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Out to Harris.
Last 2 minutes to play.
It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from James.
Kendrick Nunn came into the league as a scorer. He's trying to improve as a playmaker, doing a nice job of balancing both acts.
Hey, here's Nunn for 3. He can't get it to go. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Irving against Nunn. And it's Irving missing. You know, Smitty, with Nunn, he's looking to improve how he gets his teammates in a rhythm.
You're right. Ideally, that's what you want from a lead guard. He can lead a second unit or start games and can still get his own shot whenever he wants.
And Harris throws it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on an 18-6 run. Anthony right side. James outside. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
Brooklyn making some changes. Aldridge is checked in for Claxton. Millsap comes in for Johnson. And it's Brown in for Mills. Now here's Brown. Pass to Millsap. From 12 feet. Rebound by the Lakers. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bazemore. The 3 ball. And Millsap pulls it down. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And it's going to be on Rajon Rondo. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant comes in for Harris. And it's Harden in for Irving.
James Harden.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And he makes it.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
17 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's James. Pass to Jordan. Now, here is James. This one for 3. The shot off that time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bruce Brown is out there with James Harden. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then there's Blake Griffin. And it's Durant in the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
I love the way Griffin, eye on the prize, going after the rim, because either you're going to dunk it or you're going to foul it.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Another thing that's obviously helped them is how hot they've been from the three-point line throughout the game.
You know, when healthy, Blake Griffin is still a force. He's an athletic, multifaceted big man.
Monk for 3. The shot's good on the assist by James.
3.
James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Harden, the pass to Durant. A shot from the mid-range. Again, the net score.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
James outside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Lakers lead by 15. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. James against Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. And too long on the shot.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And it's James with the jam.
Rising up with force. Once LeBron takes flight, just get out of his way.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Back to Harden. Mills has the open look. Cash money on the open jump shot. The Lakers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And it's James with the jam.
Sometimes you have to sit back and enjoy the show. LeBron James is a legend. Appreciate what we are watching.
Brooklyn has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Outside Harden. Sweet little floater.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
For Los Angeles, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. James double team to the paint. And there's Howard. That one's good on the assist from James. James has got 9 assists now tonight. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Well, it's been 8 years since LeBron won his 4th MVP trophy. A player who's regarded as the best of his generation. Hard to argue he shouldn't have more.
Coming onto the court, come on, get loud.
Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for Brown. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook comes in for Rondo. Griffin passes to Harden. And down it goes. 2 points. And LeBron has admitted some irritation with the MVP voting in the past.
Yes, B.A. He's come in second in the vote 4 times. That's tied with Jerry West and Larry Bird for the most in NBA history. This is a guy accustomed to deciding outcomes. This one is out of his hands.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Harden against Westbrook. Outside Irving. To the inside. Ooh, Howard with a block. To the middle. Pass to Davis. Second chance shot. James outside. And here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by James. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
A good recognition by LeBron. The defense reacts to him coming off the screen. He hits the roller in stride.
Pass to Durant. 4-3. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Here's James. The rebound by the Nets. Harris passes to Irving. Down low. Now here's Griffin. Guarded by Howard. Ooh, Howard with a block. Here's Monk. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Outside for Irving. It's stolen by Howard.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Lakers.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LeBron James.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
The 7-footer Durant is a threat to dunk it. Can't let him get inside.
Outside Monk. There's the triple. Kevin Durant pulls it in. To the paint. Out to Harris. And the Nets, another 3.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Now, here is James. Offensive rebound. Davis, that's good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And Griffin slams it in.
I saw that one in Griffin's eyes. He was ready to throw that one down.
And it's good for 2.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. We'll see you later.